Hey loves, we're going to talk about how to get our life together and make it more organized. I know a lot of us struggle with organization, a lot of us struggle with trying to keep our life together and on track. A lot of times we have a lot of things going on, we get really busy, our mind gets cluttered, and everything reflects our inner. So if our outside is cluttered and chaotic, that means we need to tend to the inner. We need to focus on getting our mind set for the things that we want to accomplish. We need to get our mind focused for the things we want to accomplish, and we need to declutter. I know that I struggled a lot with being disorganized and just having things all over the place. I'm going to talk about what I did that helped me get my life more organized and get my life together. First thing is write down your ideas and your plans. It is so important that we write down our ideas and our plans so we do not forget what ideas we want to put into action and the plans that we have. Just thinking about it, it can just in the back of our mind, we forget, and then we're trying to stumble all around trying to figure out what was that, what was this, and it just causes a lot of confusion and chaos in our mental. This will help us act accordingly as well because we have a set plan that we can look at and we can go off of to help get us set for whatever it is we want to put into action. Number two is making a daily schedule for ourselves. A daily schedule is so important because when we make this daily schedule, it makes our day go so much easier. We don't have to run around trying to figure out, okay, what do I need to do now? I need to do this, I need to do that. Having a plan, especially if you have a plan to the T, a schedule to help you go about your day, is one of the best things. Like, this truly saves me. I always found myself trying to kind of go off of my thoughts that I wanted for the day without actually writing them down. And when I figured out that I wrote them down, my day went by so much smoother. I got things done fast, and I had extra time to do other things that I did not prioritize, which is just relaxing or doing miscellaneous stuff. This acts as a blueprint for us that we can look at to help guide us throughout our day. So making a daily schedule is so important, and it will save you so much mental chaos. It'll save you so much time. Number three, having a morning routine. I cannot stress this enough. Having a morning routine is one of the best things you could ever do if you don't have a morning routine. And really try to stick to this morning routine. Morning routines are a beautiful way to pour into yourself, to set your intentions and set the mood for yourself for the day. I'll know when our morning is chaotic, our day kind of ends up being chaotic. When we have a certain routine that we stick to and it works for us and it allows our minds to be calm, collected, and we get certain things done that we need to in the morning. For me, in the mornings, I like to wake up, I like to meditate, I like to journal, I like to listen to some calming music, I like to set my intentions for the day, I like to read, and then I'll go on and check some emails. Sometimes I might check emails before I read, but usually I like to make checking emails the last thing that I do. And then after that, I'll make me some breakfast. I'll be able to get started with the day. And this is just so calming. My day is just, I feel like I can take on the day. Nothing can stand in my way when my morning routine is to the T set. Also, morning routines are great stress relievers because when you are starting morning routine and it's peaceful for you and it's just helping you to pour back in yourself, you are also releasing stress, especially if you were a little stressed the night before or you had some worries on your mind. This can help take that stress off. Or it's also just putting into your subconscious mind that you are setting the attention that This day is gonna go good. It's gonna be a great day. I am at peace. I am calm. All is well. Saying your affirmations as well. I love to say my affirmations in the morning. I like to burn my sage. I like to release any negative energy and just be at peace with my inner self. This has literally been game changer. Number 4, getting rid of bad habits. I cannot stress this enough. I was the type of person who had quite a few bad habits, and these bad habits would really hold me back. It holds us back from our goals. It holds us back from becoming our best selves. It holds us back from getting things done throughout the day that we know we need to get done and things that we want to get done. And nothing happens overnight. These things take practice. And when trying to eliminate bad habits, it really takes mental strength. It all starts with the mental. Like, if our mental state is not properly stable and it is not in a very healthy place, it's going to be very hard to break bad habits and set good habits and set good routines. So we really need to focus on what's up here and really make sure that we are tending.
Excuse me.
Better out than in, I always say, eh, Fiona?
Make sure that we are tending to our mental as much as possible. In order to grow, in order to elevate, we need to get rid of these bad habits. And everyone knows what their bad habits are. We are all aware of our bad habits. It could be you're on your phone too long, you're constantly scrolling, you could be on the game way too long, you could be procrastinating. My problem was I was a huge procrastinator. I would put it off, but I'm like, no. Now I set something in my mind. If I'm going to get it done, I need to do it now. I need to do it today, because if I don't, that's going to be a problem. And over time, this becomes a habit, which turns into healthy habit. It takes a lot of mental strength. I found myself going back and forth, I would procrastinate, then I wouldn't. And then I just started to really get on myself, and I made it my job to be like, no, bitch, like, we are not procrastinating anymore. Make it as minimal as possible. And it's literally helped me with time management. It's helped me to get shit done. Like, it's helped me in so many forms and fashions. Number 5, time management. Time management is your best friend. Knowing the things that you plan to get done and timing them in a formally fashion to get them done in a certain amount of time, so you can get other things done in a certain amount of time. That way you get everything done that you need to during the day in a timely manner, will help you in so many ways. If I have a whole lot of shit I know I need to get done, and I'm not getting these things done in a timely manner, my day is just like almost like shit. It's like I didn't get these things done, and that it stresses me out when I don't get shit done now. Now I'm like, okay, I need to get this done. And with time management, it helped me to, it also falls in with breaking the bad habits, because you might need to go to the grocery store and get a few things. You might need to plan things for your job. You might need to plan content. You might need to do some things around the house. But if you're implementing your bad habits within these routines, like scrolling on your phone too long, being on the game too long, procrastinating, it puts these things off, and therefore things are not going to get done. You're wasting your time on things that are taking away from the things that you need to get done. So it is so important that we put our priorities first. And this is with time management. And that goes into number 5. Number 5, putting our priorities first. Things we know we need to prioritize for the day, we need to get those out the way and get those things done first before we have our, quote unquote playtime to do other things that we want to do. Playing on the game, going to the movies, chilling with our homegirls, homeboys, lollygagging, being on FaceTime for hours, or being on the phone, whatever the case may be. We need to get the shit done that we need to get done first before we entertain the other thing. And sometimes we have other things going on, like if if people have kids and they can't put off their kids, or they're around their partner, or if you're in a co-living situation and you live with your friend or whatever the case may be, and there are things you need to get done, but you also need to kind of prioritize these other things at the same time, you can most definitely do that and try to find a way to implement it. So I'll give an example. So I'm working on moving and my friend came over, but I also had to do some content. And so while my friend was over and we were getting things done, I also made it my time to fit my content within that time. And I also made that within my schedule. Okay, my friend is coming around this time. Around this time, I also need to do content. So this is what I need to do to fit this in here so I can get done. And it has literally helped change my life for me to be more disciplined as well. And that goes into number 6, implementing discipline. Discipline is so important when we want to get our life together and we want to be more organized, because being disciplined means you are sticking to the things you need to do no matter. It's not anything about motivation. Motivation will not always be there. We don't always wake up motivated. Some days we are having a shitty day, like today. I am not feeling my best today. There's shit going on, and my emotions, but I'm like, I need to show up for myself and I need to implement my discipline to make sure I get my shit done regardless of how I'm feeling right now. And discipline is it'll save you so much in the long run. It will benefit you so much in the long run. You'll get shit done and it'll help you elevate and help you grow. I really hope these tips helped you guys, and I hope you guys can implement these. And let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know if there's any bad habits that you've broken or you have been in a cycle of. And let me know if you like the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I love you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful day.